came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Peter from White Raven Productions, and today I have a very exciting video. As you saw in the very short intro, I've got the ring, the RS2 ring from Tilta. It's the advanced ring grip, and today we're gonna do a full build-up. So I'm gonna assemble everything. We're gonna balance the Komodo with the DZO vespid primes on it, and we're gonna look at some test shots. So if you want to see a specific part, just look in the description or check the time marks in the video. Then you can skip to a certain part. So without further ado, let's build up the ring. Now, the first piece I have already here. This is the bottom part. It has the feet on it that if you push this button, it subtracts. And if you push it again, you can extend it, which is really nice. This is really good for transport. I have already attached the V-mount plate to be able to power everything by V-mount right here. So we're not going to do that today. Now, first off, you can see this piece. This is the piece where you attach the Ronin RS2. And these are the pieces where you attach the handles. So you have this power pass-through thing. And then if you attach these handles, the power gets transferred from this piece to the upper piece, which is really cool. Now we're gonna attach the handles first by holding these straight and then locking them in by twisting these ones like so. And something that is actually really cool about this system over, for example, the system that I used before, the Movi, is that you have all the controls, focus, recording, settings of your gimbal in the actual hand grips, which makes the whole package way more versatile for shooters like me that do most of the operation by themselves. So run and gun, that's really good. Yeah, and this is actually how the ring grips looks. It comes without a battery. I use the batteries from the Nucleus M. They do fit. You need to check which ones fit, and you need to have this piece, this piece up and this piece down. Do it the other way around, and apparently that isn't very good for the grip itself. So there you go. This is the cover. Let me see. Oh, it's the other way around, like so. There you go. Easy as that. Now let's secure this one as well. And halfway there. There you go. Now let's get the upper part, which is right here. This is the upper ring. I've attached the monitor bracket. You can slide in a monitor or a wireless transmission system, for example, and it has the power outlets, a D-tap port, and a USB port. Sorry. It's very nice to have these. They're very useful. So line them up, hold them down, and secure this. And there you go. Easy peasy. Now this is the ring itself. Very nice. It's a good size. I am not a very tall person, so for me having a ring that is a bit smaller than the Movi is really great. The handle of the RS2, which nicely attaches onto the grip right here, which is actually really cool. It transfers the power. You can power everything from it. And of course, the V-mount battery plate that you can attach a V-mount to, and then the V-mount will actually power everything. I did a test. This particular 90 8 watt-hour Swiss battery powered the whole system, and that includes the Ronin, well, the Ronin itself, the monitor, and the wireless transmitter for more than 8 hours, which is really good. There you go. Now, of course, to to have this working, let's add the Ronin RS2. Make sure it's unlocked. Slide it in, and of course, use the lever to secure it. There you go. And that's basically everything there is to it, which is wonderful. As you can see, a very tight and proper system. Now, in order to have the handles communicate with the gimbal itself, you need the transmitter from Tilta, which is provided with the advanced ring. And you need to be very secure, and you need to be careful when attaching this, because the pins, they of course stick out, and you don't want to break those. And there you go. I use the, this is the Nucleus Nano plate, and this is the Tilta Arc Swiss plate, which unfortunately, and ironically actually, can only be attached with one screw in with the matching holes right here on the Nucleus Nano base plate. I don't know why, so I attached this screw right here so to keep it in place. It's not really a good solution. I'm trying to find a better solution, but up till now, I've been using this setup. So here we go. Slide it in, of course, secure it. Now, once you secure the gimbal, like so, you can see it's very good, and the wider arc Swiss plate, of course, means that you can slide in the gimbal a bit more to this side, which is good. Second piece for me, of course, is the Shinobi SDI. Very good monitor for a gimbal setup, I think. And I have this power cable that I run from the monitor, like so. And then into the D-tap out port on the RS2 ring, which is great, and it works really well. And what is cool is I use the vespid. This is the 35mm with the Nucleus Nano, the variable ND adapter, and then on the back I have two BP955 Canon batteries, which is really cool because the vespids, they're so small and, you know, decently lightweight. You can actually attach two of these batteries on the back, and that is very convenient if you want to keep things as easy as possible. Of course, with the V-mount on this setup, you could easily run a DC out into the V-mount or to the top plate if you want that. But, you know, the fact that this works keeps it clean, keeps it easy, less cables, which is good because the lesser resistance you have on the gimbal, the better it will perform. Now, let's turn on the system and let's put it a bit sideways. And there you go. You just fire it up in the normal way, of course, with the power button on the side here. The transmitter will automatically turn on. Now, if you turn on the monitor like this, just press it, and yeah, there you go. As you can see, it now on. If you would turn on the camera, it actually will show you the camera feed, which is cool. And, you know, the way it holds like this is actually really good. And, you know, the balance is good. I did a calibration, of course, of the setup before, but it holds really nice. It's not too wide. And as you can see, you know, the fact that the gimbal does not come out as much as, for example, the Movi makes it way more easy to hold it like this. And you can hold it for longer periods of time because you can keep your arms closer to your body. With the Movi, for example, with me, it's like this, which is way harder to hold because the Movi is a bit larger. Now I've also already tested actually the the operation with a ready rig, for example, you can't attach the ready rig to the handle itself, but you can attach it right here, which will offset the balance by a bit, but in theory it works. And because the setup is not as heavy to hold, it's not that heavy overall, it actually works really well. Now I just turned on the handle, and you know, you can calibrate from the handle, or you can just use it like so. You can just hold down the arrow down key and it will start the calibration process. You can do it from the handle, but it's more of a a side menu into menu thing. I will cover that in a later video, but for now we'll do it like this. And that's all there is to it. As you can see now, the motor is controlling the focus, which is really cool. And it's being powered from the RS2. And when it, you know, for me, for some reason, the record button does not want to stay on. It goes back to standby, and I don't know why. But if that gets fixed, we can also trigger the recording from this setup as well. Now, it is very good. You have the clearance. It's very responsive. This is mode 1. And if you want to switch modes, just press the mode button on the controller or on the gimbal itself. And as you can see, it has these. It has all the modes. And that's, of course, really cool. I just need to say that it does work. Double press the, and it recenters. And now let's just stop rambling about this setup and let's check out some actual test footage. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video wasn't too chaotic, but I just had to make this video quick. I just got it in and I'm just so excited. And I know that so many of you wanted to see this setup that I thought, you know, just don't prepare too much. Just go ahead and shoot this video. So I hope you liked it. And if you want to see more of this setup video coverage in the future, just subscribe to the channel. It will be much appreciated. We're trying to, you know, reach some more subscribers. And take it from me, this setup is excellent. I love it. And you'll be seeing much more of it in the near future. Later.